Hey, you guys, this is Elliot once again with Touchstone Financial Education. And I thought I'd take some time between my normal podcasts to record a podcast about our consults and our upcoming classes. The reason I wanted to do this is because I'm getting a lot of questions on both. And instead of answering these questions one by one, which is okay, I love it. Thank you. And I appreciate all of the interest. But I thought I'd put out a short video to describe how these are going to work. So let's go ahead and start with the consults. Okay, consults will be an hour in length, and we will discuss whatever you would like to discuss, basically. Meaning, if you've got questions on your employer-sponsored retirement plan, individual retirement accounts, or maybe you've inherited money from a relative and you need to roll it over into your own name. Whatever you need, we can help you along the way. And we will walk you through step by step how to create an inherited IRA. Or maybe you've got a few old retirement plans out there from previous employers, excuse me. How do I consolidate? Where do I consolidate? How do I make the best choice about investing my money? Or maybe how do I hire a financial advisor? We can walk through what types of questions to ask, what you can expect from the relationship with these advisors. All right, what does fiduciary mean? Okay, if you're doing it on your own, what's the best platform that I should use? What type of investments should I use? If I'm 20 years away from retirement, chances are you're going to use slightly different investment than if you're 5 to 10 years away from retirement. And that goes to your asset allocation. So if you'd like to walk through these things without someone who has a vested interest in selling you a product, and I got to say that again, I have no interest in selling you a financial product. This is just about education so that we work to help you understand and to make you feel confident in the decisions you have to make about your own retirement resources, as well as your taxable investing resources. Maybe you just got a job and you're straight out of school and you want to understand how stock options work because your employer's offered you some. Great, we'll go through and walk the path of how options work through an employer, how you can benefit over the life of your career, etc. So wherever you are, we will meet you there. Now, if you're a more sophisticated investor and you want to run through what's going on in the markets relative to interest rates, inflation, energy, Ukraine, what's going on in the Taiwanese Straits and the South China Sea, and how does that relate to my international investments? Good to go. I love that stuff. That's kind of really in my wheelhouse because I stay on top of all of this. Whatever it is that you would like to discuss, we've got your back on that. And for you international listeners, maybe you've worked in the United States or you will be coming to the United States to work. If you'd like a course on how, our retirement system works here, by all means, you can get on my calendar as well. Because you guys, I can see when you hit the website as well as the podcast, etc. And I truly appreciate it, all of you here and around the world, for taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to us. We're really working hard to make the platform better, to make it more accessible for you to get to us, have consults, and have classes. Now, on to the classes. Same thing. If you're interested in the classes, reach out to us via the website, touchstonefinancialeducation.com. And by the way, you see that little icon in the corner? If you click on that, it will take you to the website and just fill out this form. It doesn't cost you anything. It'll just take you a couple of minutes, and we will respond within about a 24-hour period or less. Now, the classes are going to start on October 7th, which is a Saturday. I'm here Pacific Standard Time, so we're looking to have the classes between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I found that Saturdays work best for folks because chances are you're off work, a little more relaxed and more open to learning. And the classes I'll be starting with are the basics of retirement and investing, right? So your employer-sponsored plan, what an individual retirement account is, what's a mutual fund, what's an ETF, how can I benefit? That's the structure of the class. And those classes, by the way, they will also be an hour in length. And then after the class, I will provide to all the students a summary of the class notes so you can take that, do some homework, and be ready for the next class, which will get into a little more detail on investing. So each class is going to provide a little bit more detail, and I'm going to run them in series from the basics of retirement to sophisticated investing techniques sometime down the line. So if you find yourself with questions because you're straight out of school, got your first job, or maybe you're even mid-career, don't quite understand how you've saved the money you have or how the investments are working for you, and you don't necessarily want an individual consultation but want to try the class first, by all means, come and join the class. And like I said, click on the link below. Go ahead and fill out that form on the website, or you can go directly to touchstonefinancialeducation.com. Fill out the form, doesn't cost you anything. We will reach back out to you within a 24-hour window. And by the way, for those of you who've been watching the YouTube videos, I think that's so cool. Thank you very much. And by the way, as you're listening to it, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. That shows us kind of what we're doing right or what we can improve upon or what detail we can provide you guys going forward. Because I truly shape the consults, the classes, the podcasts, and the videos around your needs. And I do respond to the data that we collect, which isn't private by any stretch of the imagination. I just know some folks like the options trading platform, or excuse me, podcasts versus the basics, or they like the podcast and video on high yield savings accounts. So whatever interests you, please hit like and subscribe so that as we create these podcasts and videos, you can go ahead and find and listen to the things you'd like. All right, thanks for listening. This is going to be short, like I said. This is just answer a few questions that I've been getting a lot lately. I'll resume my normal podcast video recording schedule in the next week, and I'm going to start with mutual funds and ETFs, how to compare and contrast between mutual funds, like a growth fund from one company to a growth fund to another. And then, of course, what's the difference between a mutual fund and an ETF? So it should be fun. And I appreciate everybody watching, listening, liking, and subscribing. Thanks. Have a great day and take care.